solve, if possible, the following simultaneous equation. Now we have question A. You have 3x plus 4y equal to minus 2. This is equation 1. Then you have x plus y equal to 0. So the best method to solve this simultaneous equation is by substitution. So by substitution, I will say I will now use because the reason why substitution is better is because x, the two variables have 1 as the coefficient. So if any variable has 1 as its coefficient, the best if one of the variables or two of the variables have 1 as its coefficient, it is better to use substitution method. So here x, the coefficient of x is 1 here, the coefficient of y here is 1. So now let's write down equation 2, write it out. So I want y to be on the left hand side. So what I will do, I will subtract minus x on both sides. So what you do on this side, you also do it on this other side, so that the equality sign will still remain. So this will cancel out. You're left with y here on the left hand side. At the right hand side, you're left with minus x, because you add minus x to both sides. So we have this. So this should be equation 3. Now if you substitute y equal to minus x into equation 1, you have 3x plus, you have 4y. So y now is minus x. So anywhere we see y, we replace it with minus x. So now we'll write the remaining other part of the equation of equation 1. So we have here 3x minus 4x, because 4 plus 4 times minus x will give you minus 4x equal to minus 2. So 3x minus 4x will give you minus x, which is equal to minus 2. So x will now be equal to, if you divide all through by minus 1, so you have your x equal to 2, and your y is equal to minus x, which is equal to minus 2, since x is equal to 2. So the coordinate is 2 minus 2, the coordinate of that answer. So the b, you have b to be x plus y is equal to 5, and this one x minus y is equal to 1. So now this is equation 1. So x minus y is equal to 1. So when you see in both equation, you have the coefficients are 1. So in equation 2, I will change it by adding plus y to both sides. So by adding plus y to both sides. Now this will cancel this. I have x, then this will now be y plus 1. So that means x is equal to y plus 1. Substituting this into equation 1, substituting x equal to y plus 1 into equation. So anywhere you see x, you put x plus 1. So now we have y plus 1, because here is x, then you write the remaining, which is plus y equal to 5. So that means equation 1 has been transformed into this form. So we'll add the like terms. So you have 2y plus 1 equal to 5. Now if you subtract 1 from both sides, so you say minus 1, this will cancel out. You have 2y equal to 4. That is 5 minus 1 is 4. So you divide by the opposite of, this 2 is multiplying y. So to take off this 2, you do division. This is multiplication. So the opposite of multiplication is division. So you divide to take it off. So this divide this, you have 2. So that means y is equal to 2. Since y is equal to 2, so in equation 3, if we substitute y equal to 2 into equation 3, x will now be equal to 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3. So the coordinates of this point for that the coordinate at which these two equations intersects is 3, 2. So this is the coordinate point at which these two equations intersect. So now the C you have x plus y is equal to 7. Y is equal to 1 minus x. So this is equation 1, this is equation 2. So already in equation 2 they have expressed y in terms of x. So anywhere we see y, we'll replace it with 1 minus x in equation 1. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. So anywhere we see y, we'll replace it with 1 minus x. So we're also using substitution method here. So now we'll say x plus 1 minus x equal to 7. Now this minus this, so this minus this will be 0. So you have 1. You have 1 equal to 7, which is not possible. Which is not possible. So 7. Let me see. I've got the question. Plus 1 y equal to 1 minus x. So that means this is not possible. This is not equal to this. So that means this. So this is not possible. Now the D you have, maybe that was why they say solve if possible. So now the D you have x plus f plus 2y equal to 5. Then this other one you have x minus 3 equals minus 3y equal to minus 1. Now so we also use substitution method because you have coefficient of x on both sides equal to 1. So this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Since coefficient of x is equal to 1, we are going to use substitution method. So we're going to rearrange equation 2 to make x the subject of formula. So I will now say x minus 3y is equal to minus 1. So you add plus 3y to both sides. So that this one will cancel. You're left with x at the left hand side. So at the right hand side you have 3y minus 1. So that means this is equation 3. That means anywhere you see x, you replace it with 3y minus 1. So in equation 1 we're going to replace x with 3y minus 1. So you have, in equation 1 you have x plus 2y equal to 5. So replacing x with 3y minus 1. So this is x. We'll replace it with 3y minus 1 plus 2y equal to 5. Now you add the like terms. This is 3y plus 2y, so you have 5y. You have 5y minus 1 equal to 5. So adding 1 to both sides, this will cancel out this. You have 5y equal to 6. So it implies that y is equal to 6 over 5. Now substituting y equal to 6 over 5 into equation 3, you have x equal to 3y minus 1. So if you substitute x equal to 6 all over 5 into this equation, you have 3 times 6 is 18 all over 5 minus 1. So you have 18 all over 5. Now minus 1. So what is the lowest common denominator? The lowest common denominator here is 5. So you multiply both sides with 5. So 5 will cancel out this. You're left with 18. Then you divide all through by 5. So it will remain the same as this. So you have 18. This divide this is 18. This time this is 5 all over 5. So 13 minus 5. 18 minus 5 will give you 13 over 5. So this is the same thing as saying 2 whole number 3 over 5 for x. So the coordinate at which the 2 points meet is 2 whole number 3 over 5, comma 1 whole number 1 over 5. This is for D. Then for E you have 2x plus 3y equal to 4. And then this one you have 3x. You have 3x and 3x minus 2y. 3x minus 2y. 3x minus 2y equal to minus 7. Equal to minus 7. So now you have this. Since we have this, what we're going to use is the elimination method. We're not going to use substitution method because this one, the coefficients, there is no coefficient here that is 1 or minus 1. There is no coefficient of the variables here that is 1 or minus 1. So you have 2x plus 3y equal to 4. This is equation 1. you have 3x minus 2y equal to minus 7. This is equation 2. Now, what we're going to do now, in order to cancel out, to eliminate x, the coefficient to eliminate x from both equations, what we're going to do next, what we're going to do is we multiply equation 1 with the coefficient of this of x from equation 2. So we multiply x with this. For this, we multiply equation 2 with this one here. So if we multiply 3 to this, we have 6x plus 9y equal to 12. This is equation 3. Now, if we multiply 2 to this, it says 6x minus 4y minus 14. Equation 4. So this is elimination method. Now, if we subtract equation 4 from equation 3, now putting subtraction here, so it's 6x minus 6x is 0. This one will cancel out. Now, plus 9y minus 4y. Minus is plus. So 9y plus 4y will give you 13y. Now, 12 minus 14. So minus here will be plus. So 12 plus 14 will give you 26. Now, to remove the 13 here, what you do, 13 is multiplying y. So 13y is multiplying y. So for you to remove it, you divide. So divide, what you do to this other, to the left hand side, you do also to the right hand side, so that the equality sign will still remain. So this one will cancel out. This one cancels, this is 2. So y is equal to 2. Now, substituting y equal to 2 into any of this equation, any of equation 1 and 2. So now, substituting into equation 1, you have 2x plus 3y equal to 4. This is equation 1. So substituting y equal to 2. So anywhere we see y, we'll replace it with 2. So you have 2x plus 3, 2 minus 4. So this is 2x plus 6 equal to 4. So to remove plus 6, we add minus 6 to both sides. So now you have 2 here. Now we'll cancel out. You have 2x. So to remove any term here, since this one is plus 6, you do the opposite, which is minus 6. Opposite of plus is minus. Opposite of times is divide. So that is why we divide here. This is multiplying y, so we divide with that same value. So 13 divided 13 will give you, will cancel itself. So to 1. So 4 minus 6 will give you minus 2. So now we are left with 2x equal to minus 2. So 2x is 2 times x. So to knock off the 2, you divide by 2. So this one will cancel out this. You have x is equal to, when this one cancel out this, you have minus 1. Now, at the coordinates where they meet, where the two equation meet, intersects, is minus 1, 2. This is the coordinates where they meet. Now, the next one is f. The f, you have 2x minus 5y equal to 0. Let me be sure I got, okay, 2x minus 5y equal to 0. The next one is the second equation is 3x equal to 4y plus 7. The second equation is 3x equal to 4y plus 7. Now we have 2x minus 5y equal to 0, and we have 3x equal to 4y plus 7. This is equation 1. Equation 2. Now if we want to move this one to this other side, what we do, we minus 4y. We say minus 4y to both sides. To both sides, I don't need to add this. To both sides, you now have this will give you 3x minus 4y. This one will cancel out. You have 7 equal to 7. Let's say this is equation 3. Now we have 2x minus, let me write it this way. Now we have 2x minus 5y equal to 0. That is equation 1. This one will have 3x minus 4y equal to 7. Equation 3. So we'll use elimination method in this one. For elimination method, we use the coefficient of this to multiply this one, and we use coefficient of this to multiply this one, to multiply equation 3. We use the coefficient of x. Now we want to eliminate x. We want to use elimination method. We want to eliminate x. To eliminate x, we use the coefficient of x in equation 3 and multiply all through equation 1. Then we also use the coefficient of 2, the coefficient of x in equation 1, which is 2, to multiply all through equation 3, so that the coefficient of x in both equations that we will get will be the same. Now, so from equation 1, if we multiply 3 all through with 3 times 2x, you have 6x, times minus 5y, you have minus 15y, times 0 is 0. This one becomes equation 4. Now if you multiply equation 3 with 2, which is the coefficient of x in equation 1, 2 times 3x, you have 6x. 2 times minus 4, you have minus 8y. 2 times minus 4y, you have minus 8y, equal to 2 times 7, you have 14. This is equation 5. Let me be sure I copied the right thing there. Okay. Correct. Now if I subtract equation 5 from equation 4, this one will cancel out since they are the same. So I will eliminate this since they are the same. So minus 15y minus 8y will give you minus 7y, because minus 15y minus is plus, so it will be minus 15y plus 8y, which will give you minus 7y. Now this is 0 minus 14, so you have minus 14. Now if you divide both sides with -7, this will cancel and this one will cancel. We have 2, so y is equal to 2 here. Now substituting y equal to 2 into equation 1, you have equation 1 is 2x minus 5y equal to 0. Now anywhere you see y, you substitute, you replace it with 2. So you have 2x minus 5 times 2 equal to 0. So you have 2x minus 10 equal to 0. So you're left with, say, you have 2. Now let me just write, say, if you want to, I want to remove this, you just add plus 10 to both sides. You have, this will cancel out. You have 2x equal to 10. So divide all through by 2. This will cancel out. This 2 divide 2 cancel out. You have x here. 2 here, 1, 2 here is 5. So you have x equal to 5. So at the coordinates where the two equations meet is 5, 2, because y is 2. So this is equation, this is e. This is e. Okay, it's f. Sorry, it's f. D, E, F. Okay. It's f. No. Okay. Equation 2. Show that the equation ax plus by equal to c and px plus qy equal to r, we have no solution if a times q is equal to b times p. So now for equation 2, you have ax plus by equal to what? Equal to c. Okay, let me do it here. Number 2, you have ax plus by equal to c. Equation 1. Now the next one, you have px plus qy equal to r. Equation 2. Let me be sure it's correct. Okay, px plus qy equal to r. Equation 2. Now the coefficients are there. We don't have the coefficient that is equal to 1 here, so we are going to use substitution elimination method. So for elimination method, I will use the coefficient of x. I want to eliminate x. I will use the coefficient of x. I will use the coefficient of x in equation 2 to multiply equation 1. So I will multiply this with p because the coefficient of x in equation 2 is p. Now in this other part, I will multiply equation 2 with the coefficient of x in equation 1. The coefficient of x in equation 1 is a, so I'll multiply it with a. Now we now have the equation we're going to have now is p times this. You have ap x plus bpy equal to cp. So this is equation 3. Now if you multiply a with this, you have apx plus aqy is equal to ra. Now let's say ar. This is equation 4. Now if you subtract, you see the coefficient of x in equation 3 and 4 is the same. So this, if you subtract this equation, if you subtract equation 4 from equation 3, this one will cancel out because they have the same coefficient, which is AP, which is AP. So this will cancel out. Then you're left with PB minus AQ. So PB minus AQ all in brackets times y will now be, this one is CP minus AR. So you're left with this. So this equation, from this equation, there is no solution if BP minus AQ is equal to 0. If this is equal to 0, then this y does not have, it will have an infinite value. It will have an infinite value, which is not possible. So which means there is no solution. So there will be no solution if BP is equal to AQ. There will be no solution if this is equal to this. So if this value is equal to 0, then there is no solution, because there will be no solution for y. And if there is no solution for y, there is no solution for x. So if this is equal to 0, then this is equal to this. So it shows that there is no solution for that particular equation. So which is AQ is equal to BP. So that is proved. So we'll end this here. Thank you for watching till the end.